Hello and welcome to another West March Guys live stream. I'm going to be your DM tonight, and this is my lovely cast and crew with me. Welcome, everybody. So let's just get right into it. Tonight, obviously, sponsored by McCarthy Farms, still alive and well. And anybody got anything else? Sponsors? Sheila's
Just
background.
one
Got it.
single cheese it.
Okay, we got to cheese it. Cool. Perfect. All right.
I just
So,
ate our sponsor.
well,
But did his job then.
Yeah, exactly. So last we left off, you guys had all pretty much participated in this ridiculously over-the-top magical Colosseum gladiatorial fight that was also insanely lucrative as it was entertaining. You guys were able to see that there are a couple fighters that were actually like on par with you, if not maybe a little bit better. But after you were done with the fight, you were able to like gather yourselves back at the boat for the foreseeable future. It's really easy. What do you guys want to do with the downtime? You guys have a week. A week in Port Royal, which means 20 times 7 is, all right, so 140 gold out of the boat fund for the docking fee for the entire week. Heavy neck bitches literally every single time, and he almost threw the bag at the last dock captain because he claims it's literally robbery because it's not like literally nothing is happening, but if they charge, it's hilarious. But who wants to go first for downtime?
Yeah, I mean, oh, go ahead.
I'm just gonna be quick and easy. Putting my last week in athletics for my expertise.
All right. Yeah, she got it. Woo woo. What's that bonus up to now?
15.
Holy shit. Okay, first, and then in celebration, can you roll me like 2 wisdom saves?
Sure. What's my modifier?
Oh, hold on. Let me find the DC. It was in the old one.
Ooh, a 12 and a 16.
A 12 and a 16. Okay, both fail. So that's good to know. Cool. Again, maybe it's like deja vu or something, but like every once in a while, like during the weeks, just something feels off. But like you just keep going, you brush it off like it's nothing because like it was just like a fleeting moment anyway. But yeah, so you can get your expertise in athletics, and that's it.
Are we still in Port Royal?
Yes, you are still docked up in Port Royal.
Is the sheath ready yet? Or
no, it's got one more week.
One more week. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right, then that's it.
Cool. And who's next?
Yeah, so I want to find a blacksmith.
Okay. In the city,
the highest end one that I can find.
That would be go by right back to the Rising Sun. You guys are gonna be Master Ungi's best friends.
I want to go by myself though, like when he's closing one day.
Okay, you're gonna kill him?
No. Is he there?
And you're an assassin? Yeah. He keeps pretty late hours because he actually works. Like he's not one of those just owners who just kind of like hangs out and then goes home after like the doors close. Like the doors close so he can find.
I'm gonna kind of like knock on the door after I see like the billows kind of start, coming down for a little bit.
All right.
Knock on the door.
Are you doing this fairly close, like fairly like right after like what would be considered closing time? Because they do close the door and put a sign out if you're gonna wait.
Yeah, pretty much like right. Like I want to catch him as he's closing the door. I kind of want, even if I have to like wait around.
What are the assistants?
In the shadows, kind of staying hidden.
Is opening, like she opens the door and it looks like she's just fumbling for the wire that puts up the sign on front that just says closed.
So I'm gonna kind of like sneak in, be like, hey,
So you're sneaking in without.
No. I'm gonna walk up and be like, "Hey, is your boss here?"
Oh, you came out of nowhere. We're closed. I'm sorry. Would you want to come in?
No, I just have a question. If that's cool, is he in?
He's very busy. He had a bunch of new orders that came in that he's trying to get done.
All right. Well, what
does this entail?
I just tell him I'm looking for him then. I'll come back during the day.
Okay, that
What
would
time do
be
you guys open?
we use he's here pretty much all night, but our doors open at sunrise.
All right, I'll be back at sunrise then.
All right. See you then.
I'll wait around, catch
All
him
right.
the next day then.
All right. So that's it
That
plus whatever skills.
Yeah, I mean, I would go back the next day at sunrise. I'm just trying to catch him by himself if I can, like without the
Okay.
assistant.
So yeah, the next day you go back like right before they actually close, or like right in the morning, and then right when it's fresh, nobody's fucking there.
Yeah.
But he is there. It looks like he's sipping some tea, going over like parchment, and he's like casually like reading line by line, flipping it over line by line, making like it like scratching through some numbers, some lines. It looks like he's just maybe like looking over inventory, maybe. But it looks like he's right behind the front counter.
Kind of like knock, be like, "Hey, you remember me yet?
Yeah.
We've been coming here. I'm with my crew in Heavy Neck."
Oh, you came with them.
Yeah. I had a question. Do you have like an office? I look right. Is anybody? No one else is in the shop.
No one's in the shop.
I kind of have a bit of a task for you, but I kind of want to keep it on the down low.
You definitely are Heavy Neck's friends. One of Heavy Neck's friends. What do you need me to do?
Well, I kind of need your word that this isn't gonna get out.
Okay.
All right.
He takes the clip, like the piece of paper with like all the parchment, and then like shunts it to the side, and then grabs his tea with both hands. Go
I'm gonna
on.
take out that like 5-pound brick of platinum I have.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in front of him and be like, "Hey, so this is kind of useless. I was wondering if you could." Well, you see, you can't really pay for things with a 5-pound brick of platinum.
I would
I
be
need-
willing to do a trade.
I don't want to trade. I want this made into a bit of a coin, if you will. Something with a stamp I want to come up with. Yeah, I wanted to kind of say, a little representation of what we have, and I want to make them worth 5 platinum each of these coins.
You want to make custom 5 platinum coins.
Yeah, and I mean, there's enough platinum here that I think you might be entitled to a few of those when this is all said and done.
Are you looking for a long-term solution, or just like to do this one brick and be done with it?
I don't know. I think there's enough here to make it worth splitting up at least.
Well, I'm saying I could set you up with a you could cut off a chunk, and I could set you up with like a little forge and a little smelter, so that you could like do a little like do this.
How about this?
Because it's really
Split
not
this
that hard.
chunk.
Just heat it up and then
Split this chunk in a quarter. Take a quarter of this chunk. Make me a design. Come up with a few prints. Get it back to me, and we'll go from there.
You want to make a coin? Okay, absolutely.
But
if you
don't go
just
spreading around
promise to-
this.
I won't. As long as you just promise to come around this time in the mornings, because this is a good time for me.
Sounds good. I'll catch you in. What do you think? A week or so?
That sounds great. I'll have.
Here,
This actually starts to intrigue me. Are you looking to counterfeit?
No. I just want a bit of a calling card.
I mean, I could mix in some stuff to kind of like stretch the platinum.
No, see, I think it will be a bit of a statement if I drop my own big fat platinum coin down to barter with things.
Okay, I respect that. And I will get back to you in a week, or
Alright.
come see me in a week.
Sounds good.
All right,
I'm
cool.
gonna head out, and then I'm also gonna keep working on my. What was I working on? Persuasion, I think. Persuasion. We'll say for
Yeah.
now. I gotta write this shit down.
Yes, you do. But anyways, so you work on that. Who's next? Clementine?
Yeah, I guess I'll go.
Oh, history. I'm working on history.
There you go.
Sorry.
So I guess Clementine would be looking for like, I don't know if there's like like a silver sneakers type group around this part. So she can kind of work on her exercise, get her fitness in.
There are people who exercise and run down like like there is like a loop that the people of mid and lower town can do where they run the
Just-
outside and then
They
run
kind of
down
like
Saints
just
Row.
like cool, like a mall walking.
Yeah.
Um, and of course, so she'd be working on athletics. But as she's walking, she is looking for Oliver. That is not a 90 though.
Oh, you think you see him or
So
you
close.
oh like you're like, oh, is that no, it's just a bag. No.
Just the bag.
It's just a sack of potatoes. Damn it.
Oh no. I mean,
Yeah.
I do like the I will purchase the sack of potatoes then.
Okay. I'll
So.
say that it's 5 silver.
Cool.
Or 1 Tolland.
For 1 sack of potatoes. All right, cool. So that is perfect. Is that it?
That will be all.
Did we ever get our little person holder for juicy fruit made?
Oh, by Mindy? Yeah,
Yeah.
she was supposed to work that in
I think we got that back, right?
with heavy necks Deadpool sheath holders that he then gutted and turned into something else.
So, I think part of the week then I want to spend kind of catching up to Sheila when she's back from the boat. Be like, Sheila, you ready? Like jingling all the
You're
straps
going
and
to try
shit.
and tame.
Just try to get the back, like just get it fitted in. see how it fits. See if Sheila likes it. See if it's worth carrying around. If it feels weird, get her an axe in hand so she knows what it's like to swing with it. What do you think?
Oh yeah, Sheila's definitely trying to the baby Bjorn on.
Is it on the front? Did we do the front on this one?
I thought it was on the back, but it's up to you guys, really.
No, I think it's on the back.
If it's on the front, I mean, I think that's funnier because then like most attacks come from the front. So Tom's just sitting there going like, "I got you. Oh fuck!" Like,
We'll come up with a plan anyway. I just want to make sure that's still being made.
totally in for it. All right, cool. So, if that's it, Grandpa Max, what's up?
So we won a decent amount of gold from the arena fight, right?
3,000 gold pieces.
Uh,
And also, you would have been able to go to the
Oh,
ticket.
it was 2-1 for all the 2-1 for all the winnings for anybody who bet.
Yeah.
okay. Max is gonna ask Heavy Neck for 10 gold.
Okay. He'll give you 20 gold. Confused why you're asking for so little.
Well, he doesn't really believe in gold, but he understands that it's a currency and you need to have it.
He'll buy like a nicer robe.
Maybe now that he's got a lot extra.
Heavy
that he
Neck
doesn't-
literally says that. He's like, go buy a nicer robe. Do you want to go
Right.
shopping, Max? We could do that.
So he'll eventually go and do that, but first he's going to take 10 gold and buy 5 street buns with them.
Okay.
And he is going to spend, well, he's going to do one a day, and he's going to find like the city obviously has like homeless people in it and like
Yes.
people that are
Plenty.
very, very poor. So he's gonna like, as he's like walking throughout the city, just like talking to people, he's gonna work on his sleight of hand and drop a couple of the buns, the what are they called again? The street buns. He's gonna
Yes.
drop them like in front of the little huts that are made up, like one at a time. And then every time he's walking by, he's just gonna like cast gusts, so like it alerts them that it's there, and then kind of like blows the
Oh,
smell in.
okay.
And he's just gonna like hand them out to some of the people in the city.
All
So,
right. Look at you, Good Samaritan.
yeah,
Perfect.
so that's his final proficiency towards his or final check towards his proficiency in sleight of hand.
Wow. Okay. We got a lot of completions tonight.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand, athletics.
Um, yeah, so he wants to spend at least a few days doing that, handing them out.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
And then I
Grandpa
guess
Max, he's in.
we'll go shopping afterwards too and get a new robe.
Awesome. Do you want to build that into the session or do you want to do it during downtime? Because heavy neck, I can do both.
We can do it during downtime if you want.
Up
He
to
doesn't
you.
he doesn't want anything fancy. He just
Because
needs
Heavy
something
Neck
that can.
also wants to go get some new digs.
All right, then we'll do it during session.
Okay, cool.
I'm in.
All right.
Talon wants to tag along.
Dude,
Listen,
if
I've been
Heavy
wearing this
Neck wants any,
grungy ass cloak and these shitty leathers.
Heavy Neck looks like he's a fucking like common street thug. He needs a fucking upgrade. So if that's everything, without further ado, you guys all bed down wherever you would like to within the city. Heavy Neck and a lot of the others are choosing to stay on the Slippery Bosom as home. You guys wake up. It's a lovely, partly cloudy day with a slight breeze that's blowing in this like just fresh, salty air that kind of just it wakes you up like in like maybe it's like being in the almost the shadow of a new city. You're just kind of feeling like up and at 'em. And it's immediately interrupted with, "Are you fucking kidding me with this price? What are you? Oh, you're gonna raise it? Oh, what? Because I'm being fucking honest." And those of you who can make it up to the deck, you can see that Heavy Neck just takes another handful full of gold, and he holds it above his head, and the dock captain kind of winces for a second, thinking he's gonna hit him, and then he just like begrudgingly like holds his fist out, and then they exchange gold, and then he just like spits on the ground, just like, "You fucking leech! Fuck you. Goddamn pricks. God damn it." Then he like throws his hook up and like climbs back up and then like hops onto the deck. Good boy.
Everything all right, Heavy Neck?
Oh, just dealing with the normal street thief that's stealing all of our gold. Yes,
Wait.
it's been a great day.
Someone's stealing our gold?
No, it's the fucking the dock captain who says that there's a fucking dock fee because there's so little dock to go around.
Listen. You want me to get your gold back for you, Heavy Neck?
I would love to. But
All right, guys, I learned a
there's
new
also
trick. Check
something
this
that
out. I'm
needs
gonna
our-
vanish. Oh, sorry, what?
I was gonna say, as you vanish, Heavy Neck goes, "Yes, but there is something else I want to talk about.
Okay,
Are you here?"
I'm here.
He just points to the captain's quarter door, and there's a fairly decent silver knife or dagger that's like stabbed into the main like head board because it's like a 3-panel door. And then he holds up a letter that looks like it's been like dragged over and like ripped at the top. And he goes, "It seems we have been invited to go meet with the Iron family, which is apparently eager to see us. Signed by the name of Strix and Jet, and it says come anytime during daylight." Just that's pretty much it. And then he'll hand it to you, Talon, so you can like read it and confirm that it does say all that. Like the signatures are in 2 different signatures. So
This is weird. Why would they want to talk to us?
well, I don't know. It said in the letter it says that you guys caught Jet's eye at the fighting tournament, and they'd like to, speak.
Oh,
with
this
you.
letter's for Sheila. Sheila, where you at?
Sheila's just gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Sheila, come on, girl, we got fans.
This is for you, buddy. I'm gonna hand him the letter. Her the letter. Sorry, fruit.
You've got a
He's gonna-
secret admirer.
She's gonna come up with her hair in a bun and just go,
Oh,
"Yada,
Jesus
yada,
Christ, who the hell are
yada,
you?
Yada yada yada."
Tusa, I think. Oh no, don't look at her.
Are you?
Oh,
Heavy
I'm
Neck, are
Talon.
you sure they're not trying to marry me?
I mean, how many times have people asked you to marry you?
Come on, you know the answer to that.
Dude, that's why I asked.
Holy shit, a bird.
Well, like, there better be a dowry waiting for us if we're gonna go do this.
Well, it can't hurt. Plus, me
Hey,
and
we already
Max
got the
kinda wanted
dowry.
to go shopping for clothes.
Plus, I
'cause-
made an extra 10 gold off of you the other day, so I think I've got plenty of dowry.
I mean, I was just gonna give him like a shoe. That's
No,
different.
no, no. Juicy Fruit gets the money. She don't be giving it.
No, I don't. Look, are we going or not?
Well, first off, who's this bird? Hi,
Oh,
I'm Talon. It's a
Clementine?
pleasure to meet you. I haven't actually met you yet. I've heard a lot about you though.
Hi, I'm Clementine.
Clementine. Mm.
What a sweet name.
Oh, and you are?
I always
I'm
forget
Grandpa
who's
Max.
talking to.
Oh,
He says,
Grandpa
where are
Max.
you? Where are you from?
I'm from. I forgot the name of the place that I came from.
You're from Waze.
Yeah, yep, that's where they found me. That place.
They just found you?
Well, I mean, it's more elaborate than that. I ended up there after I lost my dear husband Oliver.
Ooh.
Such a shame.
Oh, it's I mean, he's not dead. I
Oh,
just
Okay. Well, you made it sound like why you gotta lead up like that?
Have you seen him?
What does he look like?
Well, it looks like a bird.
Like, no, but is this? I'm gonna look
Well,
at
I
Heavy
hope-
Neck.
well,
Be like,
I
did you
hope-
know that
I
she's
hope
looking for
you'll-
somebody?
I hope you
No,
keep an eye
this
out.
is the first time I'm hearing of this.
Yo, we can try to find them. We're
Well,
just hanging out in port.
I mean,
if
I
you
wouldn't
happen
mind
to see him
looking. It's a
around-
brand new city. We could get lost.
I'm down to take at least a look around town. Can you draw them?
I'm not real good with the art stuff.
You do like
but-
magic things that make like images, like some
What,
people.
yeah, that's a good question. What are you good at?
What am I'm good
He
at,
insults people
some
from what I've
magics,
heard.
but I mean also like some, like more like crafts, not real like drawing and painting type stuff. Here, and I'm just gonna give him one mitten.
Oh,
What a minute.
And
So are you
now
inspired?
he has a point of bardic inspiration.
this isn't. I'm gonna put it on and it's gonna fit nice.
Yeah, it might like kind of fit a little weird. Like
No,
maybe
this
the
fits
thumb's
perfect.
not
This is
quite-
great. I've been looking for something to grab all my irons that I keep in the fire, and now I got something to grab them with.
Well, see, there you
Hey,
go.
thank you for this.
Cookies and mittens for our bardic inspiration.
I love it. I love it. I'm the comfiest, most fed gnome. Well, Clementine, it's really a pleasure to meet you. I'm Talon. I'm good at sneaking around, but I just Max here. I'm gonna like kind of scruffle your head, Max. Opened something inside me that I didn't know existed.
Whoa.
We've been over this. He explored my insides and really just helped me release.
Max is just smiling ear to ear.
This is
Oh,
not
by the way,
I
Max,
remember
I
the
learned some cool
conversation.
shit, buddy.
Yeah. Show me
Watch
what you
this,
got.
and I'm gonna use a sorcery point, and I'm just gonna cast, I don't know, a cantrip, firebolt, just straight into the air, silently. I'm just gonna like kind of point up. I'm not even gonna point up. I'm gonna watch this. I'm just gonna come out and go straight up into the air.
Max shoots his head up and follows it, and he's like, "I didn't hear a thing."
Yeah, man, it's pretty fucking neat.
Um,
I like this stuff.
he'll try to do one, and it just sounds like a firework, like the thump of a firework going off. You gotta show me how you do that.
I'll try. I'll show you. It's pretty cool. Anyway, sorry, Clementine. I got distracted. It's cool shit.
Oh,
There's a lot.
it's fine. I mean, it happens to me all the time. Sometimes my memory is just not what it used to be.
Oh, well,
You're
Let
like,
me know
yeah,
if
you're
you-
supposed to be at the Coliseum and no one even knew where you were.
Where did
I don't know what that is.
okay.
So how could I have been supposed to have been somewhere? I don't even know where it was, dear.
We literally were watching you try to walk into a pond yesterday. Like, what are you talking about?
What? I'm gonna look at Sheila and be like, what do you mean?
Different character.
So like, Clementine, she's we call her Old Bird for a reason.
Juicy Fruits, not Sheila? No. What do you mean different character?
Oh no, I'm just fucking around.
Oh.
So
Sorry.
confused.
You got me confused.
All right. So, are we gonna get the fuck off this ship? Because me and Max need to go buy some new digs, and if anyone wants to come with us, I also need to do that, and we also need to try and find black powder because we still haven't bought any, and we need some.
Does this
So-
paper feel pretty fancy in Sheila's hands?
It is pretty thick paper.
Yeah, I
Thick
just
par-
say
it is thick parchment with a real nice like inked header.
As thick as Sheila's thighs.
No, nothing can ever. Why would you ever suggest a thing?
Okay. I just
That,
wanna
yeah,
make
that
sure.
wouldn't even be paper. That'd be the whole damn tree.
Yeah.
Sheila's gonna be like touching the paper, and she's gonna be well, like judging by the weight of this paper, we should probably all get dressed up. So I'm coming too.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's go. All right. Talon, you're in, right? Clementine,
Oh yeah.
you could sew. Maybe you'll find a friend.
Clementine, you know who you
Clementine,
are.
Ooh.
All right, come on. I'm just gonna grab her
I'm
hand and just
I'm-
gonna
I'm
lead her.
just playing. I'm
Oh,
just kidding.
okay.
All right. So
You
you guys,
got me.
you guys can hop off the slippery bosom and onto the dock and make your way down to where it starts to turn to stone, and there is a handful of street bun carts that are already parked and yelling out their assorted flavors. There are plenty to choose from if you'd like to pick one up.
I'll grab a
They're
bun.
They're 3 gold a piece.
The bun is 3
Grab
gold a
your
piece.
buns.
Yes.
Prices have gone up.
Do
Yeah,
the
well,
street do the street pun vendors recognize Max by now? Does he get like a free like this one's been out for too long, we can't
He
sell
probably
it,
has
so
a
here you
punch
go?
card.
if you would like to be specific and go to the same street vendor in the same spot every day and roll a persuasion check, absolutely.
Yeah, that would totally be because he was looking for the best one from before.
Yeah, so you have found that your cart, and now you can. Okay, so let's give your cart a name. Do we give your guy a name?
Can we call him Emerald?
Emerald.
Emerald Agassi's street cart?
Emerald. Okay.
Something along those lines?
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. We can go with Emerald. Is the
Yeah.
street.
Emeralds.
Cool. Emeralds. Big old cursive E is on his cart. That's how you know it's his.
Okay.
But he comes. He goes, Max, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
Fun. Ha.
Street buns.
Yes, what would you like to do? I have 2 flavors. I have a dessert and a fruit.
Fruit
promise
today.
you like- I promise you like them.
Fruit today. Fruit.
Oh, okay, all right. And he like flips it out with the spatula, and like while it's flipping in the air, he just catches it and then puts it in a little like wax paper and then hands it to you and go, enjoy. That's my wife helped me make it. It is magnificent.
Send her my regards. She's a great chef.
Oh, I will. She would love to meet you. Maybe I get her out. She is a bit of a bookworm, so she doesn't come out into the streets usually. Too much people, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes, yes. I know exactly what you say.
But maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Goodbye, Emerald.
Oh, and he just goes and having he's like trying to flag down other people by pointing at him and making uncomfortable and just trying to get him to come here. But it's the hustle and bustle. So you guys can get your street buns. Where to first? The note says to meet them at the Iron Family headquarters, which is at it's stage left, but it's the west side of town, and here it is over here on the corner in the middle ring. So as you're going down that way, I believe you go to Easy Stitch, which is obviously a seamstress, and then there is, I believe it's Staten House is the other one, but that one's super fancy. Like we're talking like cream of the crop with regards to fabric. Yeah, Staten House is here, and then if you want, you can also go to Belcher's Curious Goods and Antiquities, where they have like hand-me-down clothes and stuff. But I don't think Heavy Neck's not looking for that shit. So what would you guys like to do first? The city is your oyster.
Max would like to find some hand-me-downs.
Okay, so you want to go to
Max. We don't have to find hand-me-downs. Okay,
no,
let's
no,
go.
no,
let's
no,
go.
no, 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 no. That's the wrong idea, Max. We have money now. Now you can look nice.
I
Not that
thought
you
I
don't
did
already.
look nice.
No,
I
you're gonna look better. That's not about looking nice now because you already look nice. You're gonna look like even better. Don't you want to? Don't you want that? Come on.
Listen,
Uh,
come here.
He,
Come check this out. Let's go look around the city.
You get
Okay,
your new
okay.
robes, some new shoes.
okay.
Come
I mean,
on.
there's nothing wrong with getting a discount. You know, back in our day, and Clementine proceeds to go on about how, like, you know,
Okay, we're walking and talking, and you cross right past Belcher's Curious Goods as you talk Max out of a bad deal. So, with the knowledge that Magmore has given you,
I want to go to Staten House.
okay, you want to go straight to Staten House. Cool. So you're gonna head straight up this road. I don't have a name for it. We're gonna call it West. Oh no, gonna go East End, and then West End. Let me write that down so I don't forget. East End Road or East End Avenue. And we'll do verticals as hold on map. Cool. All right, so you head down East End Ave all the way to the Mages College. It is already hustling and bustling. There are people who are, it looks like a class just got out, and then they are trying a new spell that they had learned, and it looks like they are trying to make themselves bigger and smaller, and some are succeeding where like the person grows twice their size, and then the other time it's like only half of their body grows the right size. The other one it's just his foot. And there's joke and like everyone's like giggling about like, you know, like the hilarity of like walking around with a club foot for 2 seconds. But you can cross over the Mage Colleges and it's still East End Ave. But you are now on the rich side of East End Ave, and the houses are much nicer. They all kind of follow a general like outline of the same like build pattern, but there are different build sizes and different like layouts, but they all kind of follow the white, red, and gold motif. The shingles are all like this kind of deep rosy color, but as you get to Staten House, there's just a really nice black sign with a gold S on the front of it, a black door with gold inlays running down it with a nice windowed panel that has curtains on the back side, gold knob to enter. It says Staten House right on the glass.
All right, Max, you're gonna walk right up to the person behind the counter, and you're gonna say, "I want the nicest robe in this place," and I won't take no for an answer. And you're gonna put 5 of those gold right down the table. You hear me, Max?
Okay. I guess.
You got this, buddy.
All right. Max walks in.
Ding, 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 ding. It is a fancy as fuck building.
They have alcohol in this, please.
It is a converted 3-story building, but the bottom story looks like it's just this is the showroom. It has a gold or not a gold carpet. It's a purple carpet with a white painted walls. Like it covers all of like the pillars, and because it's kind of got that old Victorian architecture to it. It has gold trim that runs along. The gold chandeliers hang right above these large wooden, oak, maple, all different sorts of exotic woods and cuts, like tables that have fine garments laid out, folded, patterned. There are stuff that is like hung from these long dowels, and behind the main circular like entry table with like a bunch of different like sunset colors laid out in a circle. Behind it, there's this finely dressed elf with just black on black. It's buttoned down, rolled up to the elbows. His hair is pulled into a very short ponytail that looks like it's cut in an undercut. Very finely, he takes care of his appearance. Hi, welcome to Staten House.
Max looks over at Tala and he goes, "Do you still want me to say that?"
No, you can say
Alright.
whatever, man.
And so he walks over to the counter and he kind of like fumbles in his pocket and he pulls out 2 of the 5 gold and he slams them on the counter and says, "I want the nicest robe you have." And he sounds like trying to like sound like almost intimidating when he does
Okay,
it.
roll intimidation check.
And you can kind of see his feet like start to like swell up with red flames.
Okay, roll an intimidation check.
Intimidation.
So
It
you,
was a
you
crit
go up, you're
fail.
like, give me the nicest robe you got, slam 5 gold down, and you start to have this like smoldering aura
Mental
about you.
breakdown.
No, Max, not mean, not mean.
He looks at you and goes, "Do I need to ask you to leave?
I go, "Oh, sorry.
We don't
Uh,
cater to unruly type at the Staten House."
and he goes, "What I meant to say was, whew, can I see your robes, please?"
That's much better. Yes, you can. My
Sorry.
name is my name is Sylvan. I will be here to help you. Anything you need, we can tailor anything to suit. And he looks over at Sheila and your massive size, any physique that you may have.
Oh.
Just please ask, and we can bring in someone who can take your measurements, and we can get cutting right away. Um, is there anything you need right now?
Yeah, a
Uh,
couple of drinks because this is gonna like take forever for me.
You don't do that. He's gonna like wanted robes. If you go right down there, we have some like it's pre-fitted. They're gonna be. You look like you're more of a child size. So, or like if you go into the halfling or gnome size, you can go over there. But they're gonna be very nice. They might be a little off season, but I think they'll be in your price range. And he
Thank you.
points to like the back corner of like where it looks like he's like the bargain bin side or the where all
That's
the
exactly where Max is gonna go anyway.
okay,
So
go for it. So
he's
yeah,
not offended at all.
yeah, it's still well taken care of and put onto these nice shelves that float there without any like supports showing. But you know, it's all haphazardly stacked on the side. Looks like whoever put it there didn't really give a shit, and no one cares.
The men's
Um,
warehouse singles section. The singles collection ones.
pretty much, you can dig through theirs for your robes. Who else
Alright.
is doing what?
I'm gonna go up and kind of like wait in line, and as soon as I'm able to talk to him, be like, "Yes, I'm just looking for something to kind of hide the leather and kind of be a sweeping long robe. I like what I'm wearing, just embellish
Wanna,
it.
like fancy it up.
Yeah,
Okay,
little
we
gold along the trims of it,
oh, okay. So
filigree.
you want the same ensemble, but you just want to make you like you want to accentuate
Yes,
the features. Okay.
yes.
All right. So we could definitely get you a new robe. Do you want the hood to be bigger, smaller? We'll definitely add the gold trim to you because trust
Bigger
me,
hood,
Mr. Stattenhouse loves gold, if you can't tell. What would you say?
bigger hood.
Bigger hood. Okay, cool. So we can elongate the hood. We'll elongate the cape. Is there anything else we wanted to hide the robe so we could give you like we could make you like a low profile where you could like slip in like plates or like leather or like hardened pieces so that it's more like a formal armor. We have made that
Okay.
for people.
I like my +1 I have. Just try to hide it as best you can. I don't care if people know it's there. I just don't want to make it obvious.
Yeah, so they can make you it's going to be on like it looks nicer, but it is sort of like form-fitted plated leather armor.
Okay.
If you'd like to pay extra, it can be +1.
Well, I don't. I have +1 armor. I don't need fancier armor. I just want my armor hidden.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be oh my, I was overcomplicating this trying to make
Yes.
sale. Sorry, I just can't turn it off. Yeah, we can definitely get you like a nice little like
Just make it
poncho
just
or
make
like
it loosen the edges.
okay,
Not in the
absolutely.
front.
Do you have a preferred color?
What am I wearing? Purple. I like purple.
Oh, nice. Do you like the purple? Good choice. So we wanted the cape and the is it okay if I call it like an overshirt?
Sure. Sure.
Overshirt, and it needs to be purple. Awesome. And I can get that for you. That's I mean, if you just leave your stuff here, we can get it tailored in probably like a day, too.
Sounds like a plan. I'll
Take
be back in a day. How
Cool.
much?
It's going to be. Hold on, let me think. I, let's go with 35 gold, I believe.
35 gold. Come on. We're all let's see how much we're all gonna spend here and then talk about price. Let's not jump down to conclusions.
Would you like to roll a persuasion check now or wait until?
I'll wait to see what everybody else is getting.
All right, fair. That is, we can offer you a group discount if you guys are.
What do you guys think? Group discount?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, because I'm gonna get me a fucking vest. I want like the same thing, but I'd like it green, and I want one of those things where it kind of folds over on the flap. It has like gold latches that go down, and then can I get like a gold little like cap on the shoulders? Because I really want my sleeves open. Like I don't like sleeves at all, actually, but I do like the vest because it helps cover up like the important bits. He says that like pretty much all in one breath, and Sylvan just goes, yes, okay, yeah, sure. Just step over here. We'll get your measurements, and we can get you fitted for exactly what you wanted. And your name is Heavy Neck. Heavy Neck. Okay, and that we could probably get that done in 3 days, and it's going to be just the shirt. That's going to be, we'll call it 25 gold for that. What the fuck? And like Heavy Neck looks at Utah and just goes, what the fuck are these
Tally
guys?"
this bad boy up. What do we got? Juicy
right.
fruit. What you got?
Clementine would just
Yeah.
be looking for like a capelet, like a bolero.
Yeah, that like comes down halfway and kind of just
Yeah,
like
just like cover,
off
keep
shoulder.
the chill off her shoulders.
Okay, so
Bit cold
Clementine,
when you're in your old age. I'm sure Max understands.
we actually might have something because we just got done. We're now approaching like the hot season, so it might actually be in the same place I sent your friend.
Oh
you
well,
don't mind.
I will just head over there.
Okay, and if you can't find anything, just come back and we'll get you fitted for something custom. Okay. Sheila.
Sounds good.
So because Sheila's been a gladiator and has definitely done all of this kind of stuff where she has to be like in regalia, she just is going to start describing a bodysuit that she wants custom made for her. And it's just
Max,
single
good choice.
piece, low cut, just all jet black.
Okay.
Like classy, but also very understated, which is like perfect.
Okay, cool. So it's like body armor.
It's just a jumpsuit.
Okay, a jumpsuit. Okay.
Yeah. And then it's just
It's hilarious because when you describe this, Sylvan loves it, but he's like, yes, 1 second. Let me call in. We're gonna need a ladder. And they bring you over to the fitting and they start to take your measurements. They literally have to bring this like wooden ladder that's dusty as shit and like set it, come up, take measurements, and then like come down, move it over to the side. It takes way too fucking long as they get all of these ridiculously long measurements of like your back must be fucking huge. Like it must be a full person's wingspan. But they can get you fitted for exactly what you want. With how big it is, I'm sorry, that's a lot of fabric. So you're looking at like 60 gold pieces.
that's not even my shoes yet.
You're getting shoes. Okay, perfect. The not gonna have shoes big enough for you, I don't think. What were you looking for?
So I need something that's a little more pointed because obviously, like I need to keep my figure, right? And then I just need a
Sure,
little bit more
absolutely.
heel because I'm not tall enough,
Nicer shoes with a bigger. she, you definitely are not tall enough. Nicer shoes. Bigger. That's gonna offer less support. I hope you know, but I think you can handle it.
Oh yeah, I've been walking in heels.
So nicer shoes with. All right. She's gonna disappear, or he's gonna disappear into the back really quick, and talk to a few people about like, after taking your foot size, and he will come back and go, that will be doable, but it is going to be pricey. We don't have the equipment to make shoes that big, so we're gonna have to we'd have to buy new equipment. I don't want to get into the weeds of how expensive this is going to be, but you're looking at like $80 a pair, or 80 gold pieces a pair.
Well, if they're gonna be like as good as you think they're gonna be, then it's worth it to me.
These will be both stylish and fierce.
You had me at fierce.
I will. So, all right, good. So cool. You are at, hold on,
Maybe
140.
140.
340. You already got it. Thank you, Sheila. Is anybody, so Clementine, roll me an investigation check.
Investigation.
It's
13.
okay.
Tizzle.
You find like 2 or 3. They're probably not the color you want, but it is the cut and the style you're looking for. It like you'll have to deal with like, maybe your second or third favorite color.
Okay, but could it be like, like add like some like, maybe like custom like embroidery or something kind of
Oh yeah, they could add if when you bring it up and you're asking these questions, we could definitely add some extra embroidery around the edges and however you like around the front for maybe like 10 gold. It's not that big because you're tiny.
Well, thank you. That's very kind.
So yeah, I would say 10 gold for the
Oh, I'm sure you have a senior citizen discount.
oh god, okay, roll a persuasion check.
Oh, it's an 11.
Oh boy. I keep saying she. He looks at you and okay, I'll just
And
we'll-
I mean,
we'll-
my friend is of a similar age.
What do you
I
want to?
believe.
You want to throw it in the group fund?
so what is the grand total at right now? If you add 10 gold.
It was 60 plus whatever Sheila's was.
300 and something.
300?
Oh, cool. For everything.
With 60 for the outfit,
It was
80 for the shoes is 140.
no, it's 80 per shoe.
Oh, 80 per shoe. Then that would
Per
be 300.
shoe?
That'd be 300.
Sheila,
Yeah.
you don't need this.
So once
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Those shoes you were talking about, those don't seem real practical.
You would never deny a girl her jimmies.
All right. Fair enough. Ring it
Yeah.
on up. Well, I expect a good discount at the end of all this. I want to start nudging my way in if she rolled to be like, listen, we're spending a lot of money here and we are going to continue to be returning customers.
Okay.
Want me to roll persuasion?
You had me look. I love. Your name's Clementine.
Yeah, yes, it is.
I love Clementine. So you don't have to be so pushy. I can
he's a
knock this
very
down.
pushy young man. I apologize that he was being so rude.
I can knock this down to, let's call it 280 gold pieces, and
250 and
for
it's a deal.
lot. Okay, roll me one more persuasion check.
All right, I rolled an 11.
Oh, okay, you already rolled it. Nice.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Such an
And
expensive
he looks at
sport.
you for a second, and goes, "That's an overreach, but it's okay." So all of these items, so the
I'll cough up my 35 gold.
okay,
I'll cough up 50 gold for the group.
Abinek was willing to just take it out of the boat fund
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm gonna take my shit back.
because everyone's doing it.
Did Max get his robes?
Yes, Max,
Okay.
you got your robes. Oh, so Max, that would have added like an extra 10 gold pieces to that, but we'll factor it into the discount. So you
Okay.
basically got it for free. So all of the clothing has been paid for. All of everything but the shoes will be ready in 2 days. The shoes are going to take 3 days.
Going for a new robe.
So by next week, you guys are going to be looking fancy and fly.
Nice,
Uh,
nice.
Do we have the ability to take a magic item that we receive? So like I have a helm, the helm of comprehend languages, it's a hat. Can I turn it into a new item, like a new clothing piece? Or can I like change the hat?
So you currently have that item, that
The
helm.
Yeah.
So you want to have the same enchantment, but on something else to make it match your outfit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd have to take it to a magic item or a blacksmith who knows how to be able to transfer arcane energy into like.
What do you try to change it into? I guess is the real question.
He's
I
trying
want
to
one of
change
those
it
like
for
little
magic.
Irish flat hats.
Yeah, I mean,
He doesn't want a metal helmet. He wants like a fabric, which means that
Yeah.
like you got to figure out how to take an enchantment and move it. So you
Yeah.
got to have someone accomplished with just making.
Or is
but
there like
Max, I'll
a-
take you. There's some place in town. I think we could. We
Or
went
is
to
there
the
like a
crossroads.
way? There a
Master-
way that I could exchange it for like I could bring it to like a thrift store if they had like a different type of hat?
Oh yeah, you could go. I mean, Crossroads would be someplace that.
Max,
could do-
come to the crossroads with me. Have you been there yet?
No.
Well, come
Oh,
come check it out. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna be like,
my ring should be ready. My ring of mind shielding.
oh, that's
Oh
right.
yeah, I have been there.
Let's go check it out.
I paid for that. I want that. I forgot. Thank you, Colin. All right, cool.
Did Talon ever get to go there?
I don't believe Talon has like walked through the
No.
streets.
I don't think Talon has actually been there.
No, they would no. Talon has heard about Crossroads because like people were like buying.
Come on,
shit.
guys. I want to go check it out. I want to
Okay.
go see your ring. I want to go see this place with this circular desk. I want to see all of it.
You're gonna do it. All right. So you guys can head back the way you came down East End Ave, and then take a hard right down West End Ave. And well, actually, it's probably makes more sense to go down Sunset and then take another right, right as you get to the grand view of the Colosseum in all of its glory. Flags are flying high. You can hear the crowd cheering as like probably well no because it's a little too early for a match this week, but yeah, but maybe later in the day. But you guys can go to Crossroads. It's literally within like the same plaza as the Coliseum. It's on like the outskirts of it. It is a like massive square building, and as you walk into it, there's a huge like continuously circled desk that houses where you like pay for your items. There are items that are on shelves that are all thrown about. It is the best way I could describe it's like a Dick's Sporting Goods, but for magic items. So you have different areas for different items. So there's jewelry, there's like headwear, there's like outerwear, there's shoes, there's magic weapons, there's all sorts of like everything that you could want up to uncommon at this place.
Well, this place is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I know, right? You could like look, there's like magic, there's like healing potions right there. There's like a huge fucking rack. We couldn't get one to save our lives in like 2 months ago.
Quite literally.
Literally.
I'm gonna grab one of those magic potions, the miners, off the
Yeah,
shelf
you-
and kind of bring it up.
Heavy Neck's gonna say grab 3 more just in case.
How much is a
'Cause
minor?
He doesn't have any.
I don't know. We're gonna find out. I have 2 regular potions of healing. But I got those a long time ago.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, Tolan, you go grab those. Heavy Neck's gonna go to the back desk and pick up the rest or what's remaining of his purchase. So he's gonna get his ring of mind shielding. Woo woo! It looks so pretty. It blends in with he's got a couple rings on. But it's got a solid gold band, and it looks like there is a little brain that has been like connected at either end, and it's got like little gold that has been run along the wrinkles in the brain. It goes, it's weird, and I fucking love it. Someone try to read my mind.
I'm trying to read your mind.
You can never do it.
Who's behind the counter?
It is just we'll call it a light blue tiefling. And her name is Mary. But you get up, she's like, nice rosy cheeks. Hi. Can I help you?
Max has been browsing the hat section of it, trying to find. one of
Looking
them.
for some headwear, I see.
He goes, yeah, I've got this, and he reaches back and he pulls out this like
Okay.
big plate helmet. And he goes, I have this, but I don't really need it. Do you have something a little better? And he's just gonna hand it up.
Well, I'm sure we have something. As she takes the helm from you. This is fairly well made. No big cracks. Yeah. She like looks around and goes, "Well, here's what I'll do. I will take this back up to the counter and I'll get it appraised. And then when you come back with whatever you want to buy, I'll tell you how much how much it's worth."
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right, so
Uh,
just have fun shopping. If you're looking for like really nice headwear, you and she like takes your shoulders and like shifts you a little bit to the left, and like your vision points to like the left end of the rack where you can see like much nicer leathers and like where the nicer end of the stuff is. But she points you in that direction and then like kind of like teeters off to go
Okay.
get your shit appraised.
all right.
What is it? It's a
It's a helm of comprehend languages.
okay, thank you. Okay, that's fairly good.
Are there any sending stones here?
Sending stones are what? They're uncommon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be.
Cool. I'm gonna buy a pair real quick.
Obviously, give me the cost. You sillies. Um, okay. So a pair of sending stones is going to cost you $2,000. 2 grand in gold pieces.
So worth it.
It will be. Yeah, it's really smart.
Yeah, heavy. Here you go.
Oh my god, it's like walkie-talkies.
Yeah, I got you. I got you like on the plan for cheaper that way.
Dude, that's awesome. And he
Yeah.
I want the plan.
goes, you know what I need? I need like a little like pouch to put this in separately so I know where it is.
You mean like a fanny pack?
No, I don't want a fanny pack. Maybe I just
Like
get like a
belt
pouch.
clip?
Like, yeah, like onto the belt I already got. Yeah, see, that's smart. Clementine, could you make me a belt clip?
Well, I mean, it's not really something you can knit. I can
Well,
maybe make like a little
No,
lanyard
leather
for it.
working? The
A
skills
little,
aren't transferable.
like a little lanyard you could hang it around your neck.
Oh, I've already got something around my neck.
Oh, okay, well,
We'll figure something out. He just shoves it in his pocket. He goes, "Talk to you later," and he like winks. So yeah, that's gonna be $2,000 for a set. And Max, your helm of telepathy is going to get you $5,000 in exchange.
Helm of telepathy.
Or sorry, helm of comprehend languages.
We're gonna be
It's
$5,000 in exchange.
5,200 gold pieces, and they're
Okay.
knocking it down to 5,000 because of reasons. Because
Okay. He's
it's a fairly nice helmet.
yeah, Max is completely shocked. He didn't even know he had something that valuable with him.
It's like the Antiques Roadshow.
Yeah, Antiques Roadshow style. All right. Well, he's going to peruse the shop for a little bit and see if he can find something of
Okay,
use
it
to
has
him.
up to uncommon.
Up to uncommon. Okay. He will peruse around for a bit.
All right, cool. Seriously, nobody can read my mind because I really want someone to try. But anyways, all right. So the rest of you, Max is still shopping. What else are you guys doing? Guys kind of just like shuffling around, waiting for Max to figure it out.
I mean, if they're doing that, Max can always come back and you can hold on to it until he finds something useful.
No, absolutely, dude. You do you. Um, is there anything else anybody wanted to do while you were here? Talon, you're muted if you're talking.
Yeah, I want to see if Jerry is in town.
oh,
Yeah, Jerry is around.
What's he been up to? I can't believe that thing. You didn't hear me. I was bewildered at the price too. I was muted the whole time, but
What, the bewildered at the price of a helmet
Yeah.
of comprehend language?
yeah, but it was good.
That's what it is.
No, not the comprehend language. The helmet. Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. It's a good item. Yeah, I just want to see Jerry, spy on him a little bit.
Okay. All right. So Talon, you can leave the store and you can go looking for guards that are on duty because he is, he does go on duty from time to time where he has to like walk around the city and patrol. As you get outside of the crossroads, Roll a perception check as you look around.
Perception. It's one of my better skills. I'm kidding. Hold on, let's load. 11s, man.
You you look around and you see a bunch of guards, but you see no Jerry. You see no pencil-legged, loud, like top-heavy, annoying motherfucker.
Annoying.
Yeah, well,
Max thinks that he might have found something that he'd be interested in.
all right. What'd you get?
So he is very bad at investigating things.
That's
Very,
okay.
very bad
comment.
at them. So he I think he's found like this little monocle that he could put on, that might be able to give him a benefit to his investigation in some way.
Okay, what is it?
So it's a monocle. It's a scholar's monocle. So you get an advantage when performing perception checks or investigation checks. And you can use it if you want to knock it down in quality. You can use it for like only situations. So like when looking for things in books or looking for things in certain places.
Hmm.
Books would be cool.
Okay. Let me see. Oh boy. Okay. Show you that. Decipher magic inscriptions. No, this isn't it. Where are you reading this? Where are you getting this info? Josh.
One sec. It's blocked. It's blocked. Let me see if I can find the.
So you're looking for something that would allow you to have advantage on investigation checks.
Yeah, yeah, basically. So like, what I want to do is like to find recipes and stuff like that.
Okay, you want it.
I don't want it to be like a super like expensive magic item. I don't want it to be like useful all the time. I want it to be like, so while I'm looking for like a certain recipe, I have advantage on finding it.
Okay, so what they could do is they could take an old monocle of identify, and they could have someone all like kind of like warp the spell so that it's basically the spell of identify kind of, and then allows you to go for something specific.
Yeah.
But you're just looking to, well, I guess.
Well, read it in a book or something.
Okay. Since that is going to be something that this place doesn't have on hand, they're going to have to come back to you with a price. And what I'm seeing right now is this one's too much. So they could probably do one for $2,000,
Okay.
and it would allow you to be able to basically tune it to like you could tune to it mentally and have it allow to seek out specific text or specific information in text.
Okay.
So yeah, $2,000 for that. So that'll knock so then you can get, I mean, you have three extra grand to play with.
Okay. He'll hold on to that for now.
Okay. So they'll take it in, they'll give you like a rebate, well not a rebate, they'll just give you reimbursement, and then you can pay the rest, and then boom, you have $3,000.
Okay.
Do you have that, or are you saying that the boat fund does that?
Well, the boat fund can have it. He doesn't care, but he was gonna go look to do something useful with it.
Okay, no, I was saying like, okay, so you're okay. Oh yeah, because you got the money back from the thing. You didn't pay a single thing. No, Max, you could keep it if you want it.
He'll
If you
give
want- if you wanna
he'll
just
give the
put it-
boat half. Give the boat crew half of it.
Okay, all right. So he'll put 1,500.
Yeah, his tax for going on adventures with you guys.
Nice, Max. We will put that to fucking good use. There will never not be cookies on the ship.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Beautiful. All right. So as you guys can kind of wrap up your shopping, you guys walk out of Crossroads and almost bump into Talon, who's just sitting there going, "Fuck, frustrating. Can't find a." Can't
And
find
if you guys
Jerry."
see Jeremy around city after we fucking dealt with him that last time, have you any of you met Jeremy? I'm gonna look at
Who? Oh,
or Jerry. Oh, have you any of you met Jerry?
Oh yeah, that fuck. Uh, I mean, I met him. But he was
Was he
at
that?
like met him
Was
at
he
the
the guy
dock.
showing us around? He was the guy showing us around, right?
No, he was not what's his name's boss. He was
Magmore's. Yeah, he's Magmore.
Magmore's boss. Yeah, remember Magmore got the shipments? Remember?
Yeah, they were supposed to
just-
have like a one-on-one thing. Whatever
Oh,
happened to
man.
that?
Oh yes.
Did they ever meet up? I know Magmar said something that Jerry's a fuck off. I thought I'd try to check up on him since we're wandering the city, but anybody else think they can find him?
Well, and so as two guards pass, hey, guards, hey, and then Heavy Neck just like waves down, and like the guards like don't pay attention for a second, and go, what? Yo, what do you want? What's up? Where's Jerry? The guy who works for the City Watch, the guy with like the pencil legs, and he just goes, yeah, you want Jerry? He's not on duty, but he usually hangs down over by hold on, where would he hang out? I mean, it's probably like not late enough, but he's either like at his house up in the nicer part in like the inner ring, or he's at what is it? Beverly's Bistro, where he likes to drink and eat a fuck ton, which is right there, right? Boom. On the corner on East End. So yeah, but no, he's not on duty. He's not that I know of. Is that it? Okay, cool, bye. He said pencil legs.
Oh well, fuck him. We'll keep an eye out next time.
Oh, I mean, if we see him, it's good to know most people have the same opinions about the guy, because it'd be weird if someone liked him.
Yeah, he seems like a fuck off.
Yeah, right.
Whatever.
All right, so where to next? Street Bund, if
I don't know. You want to see if there's some kind of small fight, maybe a small team fight we can get together in the Coliseum?
I mean, Sheila, did you want to go do that thing real quick? We could do that, and we could see if the Coliseum could throw in a fight.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, all right. So hold on. Heavy Neck is going to buy Street Bun, a nice, juicy, meaty one for lunch.
A savory one,
Oh, good.
bacon
Like,
bits on it, a
he's
little
like-
gravy.
pulling the two parts apart, and it's just like the
Mm.
cheese, and he's catching the cheese with his tongue, and you can see the little
Delish.
that have been stuck in there. Oh, dude, and he's just like, oh my god, like just, oh, we gotta bring these back to us fire. Holy shit! And he just like stuffs them in his mouth. As you guys take a right from the crossroads and head down. Since that's an avenue, we'll go Center Street, or Center Streets West. It'll get nice and confusing for you guys.
That's what I like.
Cool. All right, so you head down Center Street West, the good old CSW, and you go a few blocks for about maybe 10-15 minutes until you get to where the corner of this little section kind of empties out into like a larger courtyard that has, trees, benches, there's people playing, kids, whatnot. There's, the hustle and bustle of the city is in full swing. But you guys are able to basically walk right up onto the Iron Family headquarters. This is a solid looking square building. The first floor is almost completely concrete foundation. which then turns into these heavy wooden beams that connect two stories, I believe. Yeah, 2 stories with solid, like, really heavily worked wood slats that span the gaps. Uh, it sports few windows. It has red shutters with a large iron shield that has been bolted straight to the front above the front door. The front door is also red, and this looks like the place has a big old iron shield. Well, Sheila, I believe this is after you.
Are we doing this?
Why not?
Think we are.
If it's shitty, we just walk out.
Ain't gonna be shitty.
I mean, like, think of all the other situations we've been
Sheila,
in. It
though,
can't be
we
that
gotta know
bad.
what's the code word if something goes wrong and you want us to just fuck shit up.
Juicy fruit.
No, I say that all the time.
Yeah, we say that a lot. It's like, this is a good idea. We should do it.
Sheila, what's the code word?
What's a good code word?
Angus.
What's our safe word, guys?
It's always blueberry pancakes for me.
Of trash.
All right. Blueberry pancakes it is. Sheila, you
All
say blueberry pancakes in there, and I am blowing the place up.
Blueberry
Alright.
pancakes sound delicious.
Yeah, I'm hungry again.
And now,
Let's get in there before I buy another street bun. Sheila, are you taking the lead?
Yeah, she's
All
gonna
right,
push
so
it.
you grab the doorknob, push yourself through the door. A warm blast of air hits you, and you are greeted with the Iron Family interior. To the left, that takes up a good maybe 3/4 of the first floor of this building. There is a fairly simplistic fighting arena, which is just like a white square with benches that are surrounded it, and there's a really well stocked war cabinet full of weapons, armor, like items, clothing, helmets, whatnot. It's all back there, all neatly stacked. To the right on this side, it looks like there's been retrofitted wooden, like almost kind of like cubicles, but it's just rooms that you have been clearly, because it's different wood styling, that have been. There's 3 rooms on the right. There's 2 doors that look like they empty out to the back of like the courtyard where it's the outside, and then to the left of that double door, it looks like it has an open doorway that looks like it goes up to a staircase that takes you upstairs. There is a few people that are running around. It looks like there is a sparring match that is happening, and as you guys open the door, the sparring match stops, and let's go with, get me to the Iron Family.
yes.
So we'll say that that are currently sparring are Jet and a orc barbarian that she's not using her massive great club that she likes to use, but she has a like fairly large quarterstaff, and it looks like they're both like trying to train in like same repetitive movement, practicing maybe like their quarterstaff skills. But as that happens, the orc turns her head, and then you just watch Jet take his quarterstaff and like with 2 hands just whack, crack her right across the head, and she goes, "Ow! What the? Hey, the fuck is?" And he just goes, "Don't return your fucking head." And then
Zilch would love it here.
so he kind of like in a like sort of like flourishy move where he like spins the quarterstaff around underneath his shoulder. He puts out his hand to, her name is Brianna, and they shake, kind of like wipe the sweat off, and Jet puts the quarterstaff down and looks like he approaches you and goes, "So, you guys made it. I see you. Welcome. This is the Iron Family. I don't know.
Hi.
I don't know if you guys. We've been formally introduced. My name's Jet. I'm what you would call probably the, I guess, second in command around here. Yeah, second in command. Don't you fucking forget it. As Brianna's sitting there just
I
going
mean,
like,
to be fair, son, second isn't first.
it's fine. I would never take first spot. But I'm glad you said first because she's the one that kind of wants to meet you. Strix, who are they here? And then comes stomping out from the back right room, this stout dwarven woman with red hair that's been pulled back into a really tight ponytail that's been like this really intricate braid that stops right below her. Looks like she also has like functional plate armor, so the hair stops like right above it. She's got it's more decorative because she is the like she's it looks like she's a little bit of a weathered veteran sort, and she's got this huge smile that shows her like the crow's feet that are starting to form, but it's hearty and wholesome. So you made it. Jet has been telling me all about you. Please come, sit. Welcome to the Iron family. And what and who might you all be? What are your names? Heavy Neck. Nice to meet you. Heavy Neck. No, that was Jet said you held up quite well in the fighting pits. And he goes, yeah, I did all right. And how about the rest of you?
Colin,
Well,
I didn't fight.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Clementine.
Clementine. Oh, you are just a delight. Oh, wow. And you are the other small delightful man.
Max has been repeating over and over, like kind of mumbling, uh, I would like to see your finest robes. I would like to see your finest robes. And so he just reaches out his hand and he's got 5 gold in it. He says, I would like to see your finest robes. And he says it out loud to this person. He goes, and he realizes it. He goes, I'm Max.
And Colin's just like, I'm sorry.
Next, it is a pleasure to meet you too. And your name? Well, I know your name. People are starting to kind of talk about it. Juicy fruit?
Don't wear it out. You can also call me Sheila.
I was hoping there was going to be a real name attached to that, even though that is probably one of my favorite stage names that I've heard in recent years. So good on you. So now that we got the formalities out of the way, we would like to, as you can see, we are family of well-trained and fighters, and we like to we kind of not we don't work under the law, but we work with the law of Port Royal, and when they need something done, they sometimes come to us. And I was talking to I believe our good friend Lars. He is quite an old friend of mine, and he was saying that you brought back some food, and this food was supposed to be coming here, and I find it mighty curious because not a lot of food has been getting through, or any shipments have been getting through, really. So we were kind of tasked by the king and the queen to kind of try and solve this problem, and it looks like we might be able to maybe exchange information, or maybe like could you tell us more about it, because
Wait,
we are
the king is wondering why we brought food in. We told him why we brought food. We got it back from the pirates.
yeah, well, here's the thing. You say the pirates. Could you go into a little bit more detail? Because we are kind of like we were tasked with this, and we tried to, we started off with the shipping lanes, and like none of these ships were coming back, and it was getting quite frustrating because we couldn't get any information.
Sure seems like
would
you
you
guys
mind-
just suck at what you do.
Damn, babe.
I believe that was mighty rude of you. Could I possibly talk to anybody else who has maybe, some manners?
So
Hi,
where do you?
I'm Clementine, but I know nothing of the situation.
Oh,
So
that's-
we were sailing around the ocean and we were hanging out, and then the next thing you know, we ended up on this dinosaur island. And I made friends with all these dinosaurs, and we spent a long time together. And my favorite dinosaur was a Stegosaurus that we went on and talk about. And I won't bore you with the details on that, but eventually these guys in these boats, they picked me up, and we were
Right.
sailing
What he's
around.
trying to say is, we don't know what you're talking about, and we're sorry that you didn't get the shipments.
Well, could you at least help us out? Who are these pirates? Because we don't even have that much information. Like, we know that there are pirates, obviously, but we don't know, like,
Have you talked to the head of the guard already?
Lars?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lars.
Yes, we've been talking to Lars.
Well, then he should be able to tell you.
But what do you know about the
You
Black
guys
Hawk
tell
Company?
Lars about Thaddeus?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So then that information would be exchanged. All right. Well then, so then this brings me to my first question. If you say that Thaddeus is around, then that is quite peculiar because that man is supposed to be dead. He and a bunch of important people were blown up because he was supposedly backstabbing a bunch of pirates. That is the word that we got about Thaddeus. So we kind of cut him out of the deal pretty early because he's presumed dead. Are you? And you're saying he's not?
Sounds like you owe him some back pay.
Well, it's not like I think any of us have personally met him, but by all intents and purposes, his crew seems to think he's alive. So
We're flying his old sails.
Well, that's fucking great. All right. Well, it's good to know. The work we need to get that out because we can maybe that'll convince at least our friends over in VIP. All right. Sorry, I'm rambling.
Hi, Rambling. I'm Tolland.
So
I learned that
here's
one from
the thing.
Max. Pounded Max.
So, is there anything that we could help you with regards to like in the city information that you could use? Because we also, if you're going to help us out, do you have any information about like so we can help you? Can I can you look at a map and can we talk over in this room really quick?
sure, because I like got tons of questions for you too.
Okay, so she's going to take you into the war room, which is a cozy little room with a huge circular three-dimensional map of like a section of Octheon, but it has like a beautifully handcrafted replica of the port of North Haven with Port Royal. And as you look over underneath, you can actually see the little cavity that shows the undercity Fotinos. That's like kind of like the under mountain that sits underneath it. That shows like the three connecting tunnels that show you how to get there. So and she spins the table around so that the city's facing you and her hands are on the water. She goes, so this is like the Arium shipping lane that we were trying to get to, which we can like nobody's willing to go there because literally the last three ships have not come back and have not
Who do you
made
think has been blowing up all these ships?
it's got to be fucking Thaddeus now. I mean, we just thought it was some random like pirates, but like we couldn't get ships back with information.
But
Can
do
I
you
insight
think
check him?
It's been really frustrating because everything we do, we're losing men, we're losing resources.
Can I
Because
insight check him to see if he knows something that he's not letting on?
Go for it. Yeah, you can insight check her.
Sorry. I actually have good insight, thank God.
There you go.
I rolled a natural 1.
Absolutely 100% genuine, telling the truth. Strix is like as straight as an arrow.
so? Do you think that he's getting inside knowledge here and then stopping the ships, or
What do you mean inside? No,
they're
if
just going to the shipping lanes and it's just
I can, there's no way. I mean, he would have to.
It would explain a lot.
He would have no. You are right. He would have to have. The only way that he would be able to stop these ships is if he knew they were coming and where to go.
He must know we're here right now.
Well, fuck. He is, from what I heard, he is a very accomplished, at least a pirate. So possibly. Fuck, there's so much to think about. Um, Jet, get in here. Jet comes and goes. He's like already like halfway into his sandwich. He goes, "What? Jet, I need you to take Brianna and go take number 34 and go. Here's the thing. We've got an idea. So they're saying that there might be insider knowledge. So here's what I need to do. We need to start scrubbing Fontinos and see if we can get down the right ways and start busting some heads. I need you to go down there. I need you to figure it out now. All right?" He goes, "But I'm eating."
But before you bust up heads too much, let's see if we can catch them in a trap.
Yeah, let's feed him some bad information.
All right. So what do you have for us then? What is this you're planning?
Well, I'm thinking we got to bust some heads up, let them know that we're out there looking for them. Someone's going to
Okay.
communicate it back, and we'll make it obvious that we're not going to be on a ship, and we'll surprise them.
So you're saying we need to make a ruckus so that
Maybe a party. Maybe throw a party here in Port Royal. Invite everybody and make sure we're all seen there. Make a nice soft target.
so then we have the distraction, and then what do we do with the distraction?
Distraction's really more about getting people riled up.
I think it's
letting them know
only
that
about
we're
the
onto 'em,
distraction, really. No.
so that they can leak the information, and then we'll give them that information and use it against them.
Fuck, that's a bad roll. Damn it. She was about to have an idea. So it's no. It looks like Strix is lost in thought. Her eyes are just darting back and forth as she's staring just intently at the map of North Haven. And she's like muttering to herself. Well, there are 3 gangs. There's 4. There's 4 possible underground pieces of shit that could possibly be helping him. And we already, so it's not the P-Town Kings. It's not those fucking useless pieces of shite.
They knew we were coming, though.
Yeah, but they just hang out at the docks and they stop everybody. They're just that's like you just walked through their turf probably.
You got their
Those
own.
idiots can barely keep their.
Who runs them, by the way?
The P-Town Kings? We don't really know. All we know is that it's a bunch of fucking cheapside wannabe gangsters, and they think that they can start causing a ruckus because my men are spread so fucking thin. So, but anyways, so there are 3. There's the Etoro crime family. There's the Baxi crime family, and then there is also who's the other guy? I went to the wrong one. There's also, he calls himself Lord Emperos. Guy's got a lot of money.
Ambrose.
Yeah, so you got so the Etoros, they're a bunch of rich fucks that's got a lot of deep pockets, and they got a lot of deep roots both in Port Royal and Fortinos. But you got the Baxies, they're pretty much probably all out of Fortinos, which makes them hard to deal with because I don't know if you guys are aware, but there is pretty much like a sovereign line when you go from North Haven to Fortinos. Like the guards of Port Royal do not cross that line. So it makes it really hard to track criminals when they can just disappear into the depths of the caves and we never to be seen again. It's unfortunate.
Well,
Which of these families just recently got rich?
I don't know. That's a good question. To be honest, we weren't really looking interior, which seems to be where our fault was for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So we could use some eyes out there. We could definitely make it worth their
I
while.
want to check out this Fontinos as well. I think there's got to be some good information in the underground.
Oh, man, I would be careful because if you think that the P Town Kings are something to be feared, or they're fleas to the backseat and the Atoros.
Yes, but they must have some sort of rules. These P-Town Kings seem reckless.
They are. That's what makes them hard to deal with because they seems like they're just fucking hooligans.
I wonder what P-Town King stands for.
We think it stands for pier because they usually hang out by the pier. But anyways, who cares what a bunch of fucking pieces of shit are doing? But they could. What if they knew something?
Well, they are hanging out by the piers, so they could easily find their way into an office. That's all you need.
Well, how about this has been so enlightening, and I'm absolutely glad that you guys came to stop by to talk about this. Absolutely. I would like to coordinate though. Jet. Yeah, I'm still right here. He's like almost done with his sandwich. He hasn't moved from the doorway. Jet. I want you to go down and you guys can deal with the P-Town P-Town whatever fucking Kings, whatever their name is, and unless you guys want to, because it sounds like we're trying to coordinate the same plan here.
Well, how about we come back in a couple days? You talk to your people, and we'll talk to ours, and we'll get a good plan of what to do going forward.
Well, we appreciate all of the knowledge that you've given us, and we hope again. If you need any information more about the city or what to find here, we can absolutely help you. I've been here for years.
Listen, I know how to trust faces, and you have a face I can trust.
I appreciate it. Such a mood change.
Well, I rolled a 1, so
but well, you know where to find us. If you ever need us, the door is open until sundown, and then you got to find me or I almost called him Zilch, Jet, to maybe get in or talk to one of us.
So does this little collaboration have a little bit of can we expense a little bit?
Yeah, she brings up a good point, because is that like a reimbursement thing that's gonna happen?
Yeah, like we got like a ship that barely floats right now, and like I'm 400 pounds and eat a
Well,
ton.
you can always stop by the lumber yard, or maybe there's Perfect Surface. That's a bunch of carpenters. That'll fix your boats. What else did you need? We need fucking black powder. You can go to the refinery. There's 3 of them. They're right at the entrances to go to Fontinos. You cannot miss them.
okay.
All right,
Yeah, we'll
thank
go
you.
check that out. Let's head there next.
Well, all right. Like I said, it was a pleasure to meeting you. Good day.
Good day. Good day.
The door closes to the Iron Family headquarters. That conversation probably took better part of like maybe 35 minutes, 45 minutes. So you're still looking at like maybe lunchtime, so noon.
Okay.
For your day.
Do we want to take our actual break?
Yeah, it's a perfect time to actually take the break.
Cool.
Righty.
So we'll see you all in a second.
Yeah. And welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sticking with us. West March guys here. We are just getting out of the Iron Family headquarters in Port Royal. And what are we doing next, guys?
So the shipping lane between here and Asfara, is that a safe method of travel for people, or are we just like lucky when we go through there?
Oh, the to go up that straight. Yeah,
Yeah, that
it's
that really
really
poor
safe.
city.
Yeah, to go from Port Royal to Aspaya. Yeah,
Is that safe? How
traveled
much
it
would
like two. You've traveled it 2 or 3 times in the past like couple weeks, and you barely have seen any ships on it when you were there. There's not a lot of like boat traffic
activity?
that goes from Port Royal to Aspaya.
Okay. How much would it be to rent a boat for that trip?
Hmm. Roll
I did-
persuasion check.
The door open.
Are you gonna go down to the docks and ask?
Yeah, 21.
Uh, so the if you go take a left and then go down Center Street West, or no, go down West End Ave, you can get all the way to the docks down there, and you can go find a dock captain. Um, what kind of a size of ship are you trying to rent?
Just a small one.
How many
It
people?
doesn't really matter. Like a fast one, I guess.
How many people?
Couple people, but more cargo based. Like it needs to be able to carry stuff.
So he's gonna then point to like it's like a half size of what the slippery bosom is. It just
Okay.
has a single like a single sail and then like one of those triangle sails
Yeah,
that
like a
connect.
clipper, like a skiff type,
Yeah, he's like
quick little skimmer.
that one is probably about, well, I mean, you probably should get the insurance on it, which is gonna be like 100 gold. Uh Probably about 25 gold a day.
Okay.
So shipping, so to get there would probably take you, I know I have made that trip forever. Um, let's call it 5 days just to be safe.
Okay.
So
So
5 days.
Round trip or one way.
I don't care about it coming
Five
back.
days
We
is the
can
one
figure
way.
that out. All right. So that'd be 125 gold.
Yep. So
Okay.
if you want the insurance, that'd be 225 gold, but just 125 for just the trip.
All right. I'll take the
We're
insurance with it.
liable for any damages that could happen to the ship.
Oh, I want the crew. I need a couple guys to sail it.
Okay. There you're going to have to find that. I can't find those for you.
Okay.
But there are plenty of sailors on the docks, and he like gestures around that you could probably ask.
All right. Tell them I'll give them 100 gold each for the trip. I need 4 of them.
You have to do that. I'm not doing that for you.
Oh, okay. Then I'll tell them that.
He's the guy's like, I'm the dock captain, and it's not my job. I'm not
Okay.
doing that.
Yeah. I'll just shout it out really loud. So what I want to do is I want to fill this ship with a crew to sail it quickly, and I'm going to fill it up with the recipe for the street buns and as much of the material as I can get, and send it there with the
Okay, so
instructions on
you're
how
gonna
to
go
make them.
buy all like the food.
Yeah, yeah. So I've got the gold from my helm. So I'm gonna go buy as much of the ingredients as I can for it and
Okay.
instructions on how to make them and send it there as fast as I can get there.
So let's say you're trying to buy, okay, so you're trying to buy all of the ingredients for street buns with the ingredients for street buns to just ship them to Esfaya.
Yeah, because they're kind of hurting for food over there, and I'm
A
sure they
little
could use
bit.
a pick me up. So
All right, so
I've got what is it,
that you're gonna have to,
1,500 gold?
that's fine. You might need that. You could go to Bluebill's Trading Company, which is kind of like a general store. What else is there? Gridlock's not going to be anything. Luxurious Delights definitely would be a like it's a bakery where you could go buy like mass quantities of flour,
Yeah,
sugar,
yeah,
all
I'd
those.
do that.
Okay, so There's also Crisp Awakenings, which is also another bakery that you could go to if you so choose to. All right, so you're gonna have to go all the way back down West End Ave and then take a right to go down. What do we call that? Sunset Ave is right there. What street? What would be a good name for a street that goes all the way through the middle?
Center Street.
Champion Circle.
Center Street. But no, we have Center Street West and Center Street East.
You're talking
Then we
around
have
the
Center Street.
Coliseum.
Yeah, that's true. We could just have Center Street. Yep, that's what it is. It's gonna be Center Street because fuck it. YOLO. Okay. So you gotta head down Center Street. Why did I put that in the DM layer? All the way to Luxurious Delights, which we're going back. This is a woman who has taken the time to over design, and like it is like super kitschy. Like it's like they went and were like, I need that show model, I need like this front display for all of my like sugars. But it is a lovely storefront that has like fabulous decorations and paintings, and it is run by I haven't made it up yet, so we're gonna go with a female elf. And would anybody like to give me a name?
Prudence.
What?
Prudence.
Prudence. Okay. So Prudence, she has lovely little red bobs of curls that just kind of like frame and like cut off like right at the neck. She has an apron that's draped, that's covering a salmon colored shirt that has no sleeves, and it kind of like shows a little bit of where it curls around. She sees you guys, kind of squints and goes, hi, welcome to Luxurious Delights. What can I get you?
He says, "Hello, ma'am. My name is Max, and I'm gonna look up there and like check out her counter and pick out something from her display."
Okay, there are plenty of pastries. There are tons of little of what is it, biscotti, where it's like the bread with like
Yeah.
chocolate. There's that.
Yeah, I'll grab one of those.
Okay, cool. You
Yep.
can find one. It like has little crumbled bits of dark chocolate that have been put on top of it.
Nice. Uh, it tastes delicious, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it is also 2 gold.
Okay. I'll pay her that. And as I'm eating it, I'll look over to her and kind of say, "This is delicious. I was wondering, do you feel charitable in the need for a good deed? I have a venture I'm pursuing."
Okay, what's the venture
Is she familiar with Astara?
with
Like the conditions of
for
this area? Aspire, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be, yeah, she probably won't. I mean, Aspire is like a backwoods town for
Okay.
these people.
Uh,
Hold on, I'll roll for it. I'll roll for it. Could be a natural 20. It's not.
okay.
I Aspire, I've vaguely heard of it.
So Max will try to convey the desperate need of food and motivation to going on there, and tell him about this plan to acquire some baking stuff to send over.
Okay, so you're going to have to roll, but you're going to have to roll at disadvantage.
Okay. What would you like? A persuasion check?
Roll a persuasion, yeah. Okay, let's see what she gets. And she kind of like looks over and sees that there's no one else in the storefront. And she goes, well, you know, I know that this Asphaya might be hurting, but they're not the only ones.
She says,
I had to pay triple the amount for my flour last week, and it's getting tough for everybody. So what do you need and how much?
I'll give her the list of ingredients that I've made for the street buns, and
Okay.
tell her that if you can get this, get as much of it as you can for me. And I'll
Oh,
I'll
you're
give
making
her
street buns, I see.
yes, yes,
Mm.
very much so. Um, and I'll give her 750 gold for to get as much of it as she can.
Her eyes go super wide at the fact that you just hand over 750 gold straight up. She like nervously looks at you. She opens the bag, like the leather sack, to look at it. She pulls it tight. You said this was how much? 750?
Hmm.
Okay. Um, wow. Who are you again?
I'm Max.
Max, it probably is not smart to go walking around with this much money.
It's okay. And I look up at Sheila.
Oh,
I got
oh,
one of these.
I look back, like she looks over and goes, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know that you were with them. Um, could I get your friends anything on the house? Please, guys, you can all have like
Oh,
one like
do you have a nice corn muffin?
I believe I do. One second." And she looks over. Is it okay if it has frosting on it?
Oh, even better.
Okay, so she takes it. There's a little vanilla like swirl that's been like or is it little zigzag. She goes, hands it to you. You are welcome.
Thank you very, very kindly.
I'll take one, please. Thanks.
Uh corn muffin?
No, just a bun.
Oh, just a street bun?
Yeah, well, just a regular bun. I'm sure they have street buns here, right? No.
Yeah, we do. We have our own special kind.
Yeah.
Do you want the one with cheese or do you want the one with like
I was
cream?
hoping for like the chocolate with the powdered sugar.
Oh, I think we should have some of those. And she'll like
Died.
do it a little around and she'll go and she goes, "Oh, yeah, and fresh powdered sugar for you."
Delicious.
Yes, it is absolutely. It's like uh you're at the nicest one, so it is full. It's not like where you bite into and you're like, "Oh," it's like I wish there was a little bit more chocolate. You're like, "Holy shit, that's full of fucking
Woo! Taco.
chocolate." I'm glad you enjoyed it. There those are usually 5 gold because they're a little bit more expensive, but I think it's worth it.
I'll hand it five gold.
Oh, I really appreciate it. You guys are seriously like I really appreciate it. And Heavy Neck will come up, slam down 5 gold, and then give you one of those buns that you gave him that look delicious. And she will pull out the last one. He now is happy as a clam and just like digging into it. This is like his third or fourth stream bun of the day. He's gonna get fat soon. He's gonna need a fight. But yeah, so I believe you've all been. Sheila, did you want anything?
I'm a little parched. Do you have something to drink?
Yes, we have tea, coffee, we have water, we have some. I believe we could get you some lemonade.
Coffee, black.
Okay, come in up. So she goes and she pours it into this little like really rough spun clay, like it's their version of a disposable mug. It's like really thin clay, just is enough to hold the liquid. She goes, "Here you go. Enjoy, enjoy." Um, gosh, it's gonna be hot, but it's clearly not enough to burn you, Sheila. You've held a sword that was literally on fire one time, so it feels like nothing. Um, so okay, Max, again, I will not forget to go get you as much of the ingredients as you possibly can, or as I can. Um, I'll have to go. I might have to go down to Fontinos.
What did you just mention?
Well, I was just thinking, with this much stuff, I mean, obviously, I can go over to like I can go to my normal places, but I might have to go down to Fontinos to pick up the rest of it.
They're
Is
making
it
something about this
easy?
Fontinos.
Is
Well,
it
it's
easy for you to get around there?
well, it's not. It's. I mean, I wouldn't feel comfortable going by myself, especially going down the corridors like even later at night, which will hopefully, I mean, even during the day, if there's no guards around, it's still kind of iffy. just because I mean, you guys aren't from around here, obviously, but you know, things are, I think they're kind of going to shit, but no one else wants to believe me. But I think it's tied to the high inflation. But look, we're not here to talk about that because it's bad manners. Anyways, I just have a lot of shopping to do. Is there anything else I can get you?
You think you could hook us sister up with taking us down there?
Oh, to Fontina's? I could show you the way, absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it. Not tonight, but let's do it.
Okay. Absolutely. Do we want to like stop and like pick up with like you guys saying that you'll meet her somewhere, or because it is like 8:37, so it's getting around good time to call
Yeah,
it quits.
I think we can leave
Do you
out
have
there.
any unresolved business?
Okay. So here, with the remaining time, we will as you guys leave Luxurious Delights, Heavy Neck, well no, because Heavy Neck wants to go get black powder too. Because that's where the entrance is. So do you guys want to continue next week with like grabbing the next group and then just going into Fontinos, or because you're gonna have to stop by the ship and all that stuff. So
How about we say we go back to the ship to
Yeah,
meet
I was
people
gonna
and let
say
them know
that's-
that we have a way to get
that's-
into Fontinos.
yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that's seems like the best course of action. So we can leave it at you guys making your way back down to the Slippery Bosom, and you guys can. It's like basically around dinner time, but you guys can grab dinner on the way, take it on to the go. I don't give a shit. Just have
Yeah,
it fun.
We'll talk in the chat.
But yeah, we will end this session with you guys getting on the ship, talking to the rest of the crew about what you were doing, catching up, this, that, the other thing, and then we will pick up next week with another possibly most likely trip into Fotinos, the Undercity.
Hopefully with both nights. We had a short crew this week, so
Yeah, well, people get busy, so
of
it
course.
happens. But that's why we're West Marches.
That's the whole point.
So you guys can see us next week, same time, same place. We're just a one time. So, but other than that, guys, stay safe out there.
See you.
Bye.